Hello, YouTube. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about Harley Quinn and just how bad of a character and role model that she is for women and teenagers and such. Like she was, I think, up in the top five costumes for Halloween last year. And it's one thing to dress up like her for Halloween because, well, she's kind of a monster herself, so it kind of makes sense. But when women are talking about how they want to find their Joker, uh, that's a sad, sad comment to say. That's something that no woman should ever look for, because basically you're just looking for a relationship that's full of torture and full of pain, and like it's unfortunate, but it's something that a lot of women are doing right now. They are finding that, and it's not right. So like Harley Quinn, like before she met Joker, she was a therapist. And from what I've read, she was pretty good at it. And then Joker manipulated her uh, into falling in love with him. And half the time, he wasn't even talking about her. He was talking about Batman. And then, of course, there was the real torture after, physically, mentally, everything. And she turned into the main product of Stockholm Syndrome. And that's the only reason why she actually loved Joker. She felt that he was testing her with everything that he was doing when really he was just getting off on it. So, like it's a sad, sad thing when people, well, when women are saying that that's what they want. They want their Joker. Basically, they're saying they want to be tortured. Now, nobody should be tortured in a relationship. I've been tortured in a relationship, actually a couple. Um, and right now, like I'm probably about as healthy as I can be mentally. Uh, so that's without actual relationship, you because I'm just too afraid to actually get put back into a situation like that. And so I stray away from it. Maybe that's kind of a kind of its own torture. However, you know, women, when they look at this character and they think, this is who I want to be. She's so funny, like she's badass. She can, kick the crap out of anybody. Yeah, but she's also a victim. And nobody should strive to be a victim, in my view. It's one of the scariest things is having to act like everything is okay to everybody around you, but then when you go home, you're you're not okay. You might think you're okay, you might think that everything is great, but in reality, you're being conditioned to that. And that is the sad part about Harley Quinn, is that she is basically making this popular. She's making it popular to want to be beat. She's making it popular to want to be manipulated. And that is never, ever, ever a good thing. Like you should never be happy to be manipulated. You should never be happy to be in a relationship where you are felt to believe that you are nothing. And that's pretty much what Joker has done to her in the comic books. The movie, Suicide Squad, it's there, but it's not nearly as bad as what it is in the comics. And even in the movie, like I don't think that I don't think she was represented as much from the comic book, because this is supposed to be something that was happening afterwards. You could see that things were starting to heat up with Deadshot. And that's actually when a lot of those things start to get broken, like the Stockholm syndrome and stuff. She starts to see that she doesn't need Joker. She starts to see that she is her own person, which is great. But that's not what everybody looks at. Everybody looks at, oh well, it's Harley Quinn and Joker, and that's not good. That's not good for little girls growing up. That's not good for teenagers. That's not good for adults. Male and female alike. Like males get this kind of a problem too. Like they get tortured mentally. You know, and I'm not saying all males, and I'm not saying all women do that. No, Not all guys do that. There's a certain amount of the population that is just stupid. That is just sociopathic, insane, crazy, whatever you want to call it. There is a certain amount, and I, I personally feel that if you are in a relationship like that, you need to get out. You need to figure out that that person is not good for you. That person is going to hurt you in the long run, and this is for males and females alike. It's never a good situation to be in. It's the sort of thing that when you're in it, you don't realize it, and that's why a lot of people get away with it. And once you're out, though, and you're out for a little while, you start to think back and you start to think, what the hell was I thinking? Um, but you're conditioned, and that's all there is to it. And that's what Harley Quinn was. She was conditioned to feel like this is normal. And that is the very definition of Stockholm Syndrome. Uh, so, yeah, basically, this is not a great character. It's not somebody that I particularly like, um, and it's not somebody that I would look for in a relationship with, Harley Quinn or Harley Quinn type, because that in itself is just insane. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Um, I realize that there's probably some people who are going to say, you don't get Harley Quinn. You don't get what she is. Obviously, you never actually read a comic book. You've just seen pictures and memes and stuff like that and thought, oh, these two are great together. No, they're not great together. Like Joker's a psychopath. He's That's his whole reason of being, is to be a psychopath, and he put that onto her. And yeah, in a lot of ways, it was her choice, but she was manipulated into that choice. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. Hope everybody's having a good day, by the way, and hope everybody. Well, if you're in Canada and we're around where I am, I hope you're staying warm. So yeah, but have a good one, YouTube. And I don't know, I'll probably do another video soon at some point.